So thank you ever so much for doing our quiz. We hope you found it fun, which is what it was meant to be. And based on your results, you are the Peacekeeper.
You are the kindest of souls. You are the dependable one that's always there to help everyone around you. And sometimes you do that to the detriment of yourself. Although not a conscious decision, you invariably put yourself at the bottom of the list and tend to everyone else's needs before your own. You bend over backwards to keep everyone happy around you. You feel most relaxed and happy yourself when you feel there's harmony as well, so you're always keen to avoid any kind of conflict. And although you're not a wallflower, you are definitely content to let others take the limelight. However, this can lead to your needs not being met and everybody else getting what they want first. Your heart loves far and wide, and you understand people's pains and troubles, and you're very empathetic. People have said of you that you were born to help others. However, despite all the help that you give, you often don't feel that you're getting two-way traffic back and people aren't helping you as much as you help them. Although people find it really easy to share their troubles with you, you don't open up as much as they do to you, so you find it hard to access that help and that understanding from others. You are a really loyal and dependable friend and family member, and your good nature often gets taken advantage of. Most of the time you're willing to let that go, but now and then it really gets to you. And there are times when you feel you'd like to be more yourself, to push back a little, but it all feels really scary, and you'd worry about other people's reaction to it and that they wouldn't like that version of you. You hold on to the idea that people will treat you as you do them and treat you fairly. So when it comes to your career, for example, you hope that all your hard work and innovation will be noticed and that you will be suitably rewarded. Although that hasn't often played out well for you, and you feel that sometimes you're overlooked for promotions, while some of your colleagues who don't have any more talent than you seem to be progressing better.
You're not always comfortable with putting your suggestions forward, and sometimes feel that you're not heard. You'd like to poke your head above the parapet, but feel nervous and start to question your capabilities. So to summarise, as a peacekeeper, your number one problem is maintaining your boundaries. You want to be a nice person, which of course you are, but that can lead to your relationships, both personal and professional, being unequal. They are not win-win. And the balance is often tipped in their favour. Deep down, that could lead to feelings of resentment or frustration, because you're all the time giving, but then not much is actually flowing back your way. Yet you usually don't say anything. In fact, many peacekeepers go through their whole lives this way, not getting what they want, or more importantly, what they deserve. And you know what? I know this one really well because this was me. People offloaded onto me, but didn't want to listen when I felt I needed a shoulder. And I allowed my boundaries to be trampled over. I mean, I can remember when my 3 kids were really still quite small, agreeing to travel all around the world for work because I was worried about my promotion prospects if I didn't toe the line. And I worked crazy hours, and I found myself doing this kind of stuff time and time again. And I really just found it hard to uphold my boundaries and to say no. But once I decided I wanted to change the way things were, I employed a number of techniques, all of which are the techniques that Joe and I still use with our clients today. Some of them were internal, so things like mental shifts, which is a big part of what we do around mindset, shifting my perspective. And some were very practical, like watching the language that I used. Because I noticed, for example, that I had a habit of using tentative language, and I'd start a sentence with something like, I know this sounds silly, or I know I'm maybe an idiot. It's the sort of stuff that a lot of us do. So I switched up the way that I spoke.
The tools and techniques that we use cover every area of your life. Not just for your work life or your relationships, it's an inner shift. And they're things that are sustainable and small changes, and it's not hard work. But you get massive results from this. It's well worth putting the time in for you to do this. If you know you want to feel more in control of your life and to feel motivated, respected and value yourself, you might like to book a free 30-minute coaching call with us.
So we understand that it can be difficult to pinpoint why you feel the way you do, why you continue to get the same results again and again. And that's where we come in, where we can help you to shine a light and find out what's really going on, and then help you to make the changes, to make those shifts. We're absolutely passionate about helping people get to a position where they feel more comfortable with who they are and about driving their life in the direction that they want it to go in.
And the way we do that is by using a really simple 3-step process.
So step 1 is reveal. This is where we help you to reveal exactly how you operate, what makes you tick at the deepest possible level, what motivates you. You're going to understand what influences you and what drives you. You'll understand why you think, feel and behave the way that you do, and how to change and let go of the bits that don't serve you.
Then we go on to the results. We cover different areas of life and we equip you with the tools and techniques that you can implement immediately to make those positive shifts and see new results in your life. To get the results that you want from life.
And then lastly, step 3 is rewire. This is really important. Now we're talking about rewiring the way that you think so that the changes that you make are sustainable and that they are something that become your blueprint for life. Not just for the duration of working with us, but actually this just becomes the way that you go about life. Yeah, absolutely.
Mindset is everything. We've seen it in so many inspiring people. Everyone can live a happier, healthier, more fulfilling life. And it starts and ends with the thoughts in my head.
So if you're someone who's asking themselves, how can I feel more in control of the direction of my life? To feel life isn't passing me by. Book yourself a free 30-minute coaching session with us. We can help you to identify those life-changing strategies that will allow you to live the life that you want.
Take a look at your life in a way that you may not have been invited to do before.